man stuffed a handful of sleeping pills into his mouth. Then he gulped down a few mouthfuls of tap water. Just then, the phone rang. It was his landlord, demanding the rent. It felt like there had never been any good news in his life. Filled with despair, the man gradually lost consciousness. Luckily, the landlord arrived in time and rushed him to the hospital. It turned out the man had been an orphan since childhood. After his family passed away, he had lived alone ever since. He had lost the courage to keep living, so he decided to end his life. But when he woke up in the hospital room, he found several strange people inside. They turned out to be ghosts. The ghosts were floating in the air and proposed sharing a body with the man. Even though the man wanted to die, he was so frightened that he fainted again. After he was discharged, the ghosts kept following him to use his body. They even stopped him from killing himself. The chain-smoking older man used his body to smoke non-stop. The woman who loved to cry would burst into tears the moment she possessed him, causing the man to cry uncontrollably, no matter where he was. The worst one was the drunk. He used the man's body to binge drink and even hit on the woman next door. Only the little boy was somewhat normal. He just kept eating non-stop, but all the random eating and drinking made the man vomit constantly. Finally, the man couldn't take it anymore. He went to consult a spiritual master. The master said each ghost had an unfulfilled wish. If the man helped them complete their wishes, they would leave. The man went home immediately to ask them. Sure enough, they all had unfinished wishes. First was the elderly man. He said that when he was alive, he had borrowed a camera from an old friend and never returned it. He hoped the man would return it for him. The man struggled to find the camera and eventually tracked down the friend, now living in a nursing home. He returned the camera. Second was the little boy. His wish was simple: to go to the movies and watch an animated film. The man fulfilled his wish. Third was the middle-aged man. His wish was for the man to steal a taxi from the 1980s. Timid as he was, the man spoke directly with the owner and was granted short-term use of the car. It turned out this taxi was the first car the man had ever bought. He never got to enjoy it before dying in a tragic accident. Finally, there was the woman who loved to cry. Her wish was to cook a meal for the person she loved most. The man asked where that person was. She began to cry again. With no other option, the man suggested she cook for all of them. To his surprise, she agreed. That night, she prepared a meal, and everyone ate together happily. After all the wishes were fulfilled, the man drove the ghosts away. But once they were gone, staring at the empty apartment, he began to miss their companionship. Still, their presence wasn't entirely bad. With their help, the man met a nurse. One day, following the woman's advice, he brought sushi to the nurse. Curiously, she asked, "Usually sushi has spinach. Why did you use water celery instead?" The man replied,
그거 우리 엄마가 미나리가 피에 좋다고.
At that moment, everything came rushing back. The drunk was his grandfather. The little boy was his older brother, and they were his father and mother. He remembered that day. His father had just bought a new car. The whole family went on a joyful trip, but a car accident happened. Everyone died in the crash. Only the man survived. Crying, he walked back home and broke down in the empty room. Just then, his family returned. The man wanted to leave with them, but his mother stopped him. She told him to live well and keep going. Before parting, the whole family stood together and took a family photo. Even though the photo still showed only the man, he no longer felt lonely because he knew his departed family had never truly left him.